Hello everyone, this is the first round of Dharcks Reforged Cup, where all games will be played in a best of 3 format. The first team that gets 2 wins moves to the next round. This best of 3 is Team FullsellAquaforViolet versus Team Leak My Balls. I hope you enjoyed this video. Here we go. Dharcks Tournament, Battle 1. Okay, we cannot use the pings because they can see it. Keep that in mind. And we have begun. Wait, we can look at the roles of everybody. We can already see that, West side has some interesting starting roles. East side got some good stuff. They got LOD, Doctor, Peasant, Hellraiser. We got Ogre starred on the red. We got a roll from blue. I wonder what Tila is gonna do here. I mean, you could figure something out with the slaves and with slaves and with mutants. That looks pretty nice. It's very hard to play slaves early game because then you can't really send unless you have a good team. We got spawn built on blue, ogres on red, LOD peasant. Oh, and we got a reroll from green as well. Very nice reroll here actually. Getting Necro, getting Spider, Mutant, Villains. Does look very bad. As we get a level 1 send actually from the east. From the west. That shouldn't do much as they have Necro, Peasant, and LOD. And they send double Hermit and Warriors. The only person I see... Well, they're not gonna leak, so it's looking very good. I wonder if we can type the ACLS command here. I don't want to type anything, but I would really like to be able to use the ACLS command. It's risky, yeah, it's risky. As we see Siop not losing a single slave master, which is good. Actually, the Papiano here is leaking. 3 Necros and the Corner Bender are leaking with a Hermit Send. I've never seen this before, actually. As they go and get a peek on the LOD and the Peasant. We got some good push on the west side as well. I wonder what they're gonna do here. I think they might just resend 5 here. I'd probably call 5 and or 7, maybe 6 as well. As we see a warrior sent from the east. Interesting. I'm not sure they're gonna leak with warriors. As we got some gate guards on spawn, we got some ogres. Actually, maybe red might leak because he went a little bit much on the push. Probably not expecting a 2 cent. As we see a doctor on yellow as well. We see orange going Night Saber. As we get a rage. Holy shit. Some advanced tactic going on. Dark suggesting blue might have overbuilt. I don't think so, to be honest. If you spam gate guards without upgrading them, they're very strong. But this was quite a big send actually. As we go ahead and see a level 3 sent yet again from west. As we see a perfect corner on green. Looks like teal is losing some slave masters here. Blue holding very closely. As we still only see one archer, maybe he failed. Nearly all his slave masters died. But he lived. More slave masters. We see the sea giant on red. More gate guards. Yellow going for the turrets. They're spamming some piers. Maybe expecting a level 5 send. We'll see if they we'll see if West anticipates this one and actually goes 6 for this one. Because I don't see them leaking on level 5. As we get a 9-2 on orange and on red as well. Who is the lucky one getting the archer? Orange. As we see a ghost on green. I wonder if blue is going to look here for a spawn build permanently, or if he's gonna move back. He might move back after 8. Moving back anything closer than 8 is just a waste. As a red is going to leak with the sea giant. He's losing around 100 gold for this one. Let's see what they're gonna do when they're gonna see slave and gate guards. I mean, they know they have spawn, so I would assume that they know it's a gate guard on spawn. As we don't see the best push on east side, especially from green. When you go ghost for level 2, for level 3, you're kind of stuck with farm, so that delays your push a little bit. If I see gate guards spawn and they have slaves, I would assume that east is going to send on level 6, which might be interesting if they counter send. As we see the spider coming out on green to set up for level 5. We got a double dock on yellow. Maybe he's looking to reroll here. We'll see. As there's not much point in actually saving the doctor here, I think, because they have mermaid, which is almost the same aura. It's very nice that you can see how much gold everybody is getting. I like that. As they are not pushing 9-5 on the LOD and on the gate guards, expecting a send probably. But none of them are sending. Which is wise. I would go 6 as well, probably. Oh, never mind. They are sending. West is sending. Into Night Sabers, turrets, peasants. As they're not over pushing, they might actually be fine. Oh shit, I missed it. We can't see the spell right now. Unless I click on the Guardian, but I don't want to click on the Guardian. I don't want to do anything wrong here. As we see more Night Sabers and a Mermaid and a Doctor. Interesting. As I don't expect green to leak because of the Spider Ghost. They also have turrets on yellow. Let's see, we get the Rage. We got Shockwave on east. And we got Shockwave on west as well. Let's see what green is going to do here. The Giant Spider is just so strong if you have a nice corner bend for level 5. It's almost impossible to leak if you do this well. As we see, the turrets are struggling. Looks like orange is actually going to hold. Oh, it's going to be very close. As green held, we see that east has a lot of wood. They might be looking for a 6 here, as they are still holding on to the wood. Decent bounty. We got 3 gold here. Looks like he's not gonna catch everything. Oh, as we see west upgrading king. Probably expecting a send, as they see no king on east. Surprising they're gonna skip on using spell to keep it hitting from the enemy team, which is a good tactic. As now they are pushing 9-7 here on green. If they send on a certain wave and you are the only one holding, it is a very good idea to push very hard, as the amount of gold you have in comparison to the rest of your team is very large. They're still not sending 6. They might be looking for a 7. Which, I mean, this 7 cent is going to look very good here. As we get a reroll from yellow, actually. Getting Copter for both yellow and orange. This is very good. This is looking very promising. Deal with the Doomsday. They have a lot of wood here on the east side. As we get a reroll from red, rerolling into absolutely nothing. I mean, nulls are fine. He's got the aura, which he can't really share because the other one is going spawn build. Let's see if they're deciding to go 7 here. Looks, oh, they are sending, there they go. This is going to be a big send. This is going to be a lot of leaks. I wonder if they're going to counter send a little bit, or they're just going to keep upgrading. Okay, you can click on the units. Okay, as long as you just do a regular click, you can see everything, which is nice. As we see a counter send actually here from west side, which shouldn't do much considering they have so much peers here on the east. But this send is looking quite big here. They're just doing auras to counter. Interesting. As we get a troll on blue. Get some more sea giants and hydras. Yep. As we get a lot of peers here on the east. Oh, that's cool. I can see when the stream is actually starting because of the delay, and it's going to start in 465 seconds. Very interesting. As we are going to get an insta rage on this big ass send. They're not much over pushed here on the west, which is probably gonna save them quite a bit here. Getting 4 Hydras here on red. The gate guards are getting rolled. Doesn't look like they're gonna leak here. Actually, yellow looks like it's gonna leak because of the medium, I mean the light armor. The rest is looking very fine here. As he gets the champion last second. Cool, now we're gonna start seeing the slaves die as well. This is a big king league. As we're getting a 70 unit league here on the west. And they have shockwave. We might have actually look here at a -1 potentially. Maybe not. Not over pushing here saved them quite a bit. As we see in Archew. He did a shockwave on the wrong side actually, which actually probably might have cost him a heal here. Yep. As we see East upgrading some king as well. Oh, that's very interesting. We can only see the chat from west side. Interesting. Wait, Dark, can you see east side upgrading? Because I can only see west side upgrading. As they are both going king right now. We got 9-9 on... we got 9-9 push on green. 9-6, 9-7. As we get a lot of auras already on the dual lane of east side. Oh, you see east only? Oh, that's interesting, because I only see west. Right now it looks like west side is very, very weak on level 10, which they might actually need to find a solution for. As we see blue pushing 9-8 here actually. Interesting. How do I think blue is going to do on level 10 because of the revenants? I don't know, man. These gate guards are very random. It depends how many stuns you get, you know. I would assume that they're not gonna do very great. As I see that East is kind of saving wood. They might be looking to send level 10. Oh, we got a very good reroll here on orange. As we get Tuskar and another aura. We got Troll. So we got Troll, Helicopter, Mermaid and Doctor on dual lane for east side. As we go ahead and see that blue is actually helping red here. Looking to hold level 10 here on the red side. As he's moving his acolytes. Interesting. As we see that or green actually is rolling helicopter as well. So are we going to see level 10 send here from... we are seeing some counter from west actually. East is completely skipping right now. Oh, never mind, there they come. Auras only? Oh, and we get spam as well. As blue actually has enough value to hold this wave. Both teams actually sending very small here. Are we going to see a rage, or are they just counter sending each other here? Very slow clear on teal side. Both teams have a decently upgraded king for level 10. Okay, we see blue putting all value here on the red side. He's even moving his gate guards. As we get a plague reroll here on teal. Ooh, that's looking very good. Both teams have a very small send ready. Yeah, he won't be able to move them, but he can call them into battle, I guess. Or he's going Seraphim. We'll see what he does. I mean, blue is gonna leak everything here.
A player's forces are under attack.
As we get a nice aggro here on teal side. As we get a full on roll here on red. And he gets backstabbed. We'll see how that goes. As we see a very small leak here from orange. Looks like teal is holding. And their dual lane is leaking a bit. It's not the end of the game. But they lost a little bit of stuff here. As we are seeing teal push 9-9.
A player's forces are under attack.
As we see a slight income diff as well here on both teams. But it's quite hard to keep up with the income when you're playing slaves. So props to them. As we see in all chat here. Would they have won if they insta-raged it? Probably. As we see some Ferb auras for the arena here. Teal looking to hide Plague. Very wise. As dual lane on East is running out of space here. And you rerolled Copter again. Wait, let me check if the stream is how the stream is doing. As we see a very fair arena send here actually, 200 versus 200. I would assume that East is going to win, as slaves usually usually lose arena. Plus you cannot deny that East side has a bunch of auras. As we see Kiwi with the first time chat, we see I do the DEW with the first time chat as well. Welcome to the stream. Hello everybody. As we see a victory from East side as expected. As they're gonna both use their full cell on the units that blue cannot move again. I came here to stream snipe and drink lime juice. Good luck and have fun, and good job to the organizers. Thank you, Linky. I'm very sorry that you couldn't participate. Maybe you still might.
A player's forces are under attack.
As we see a reroll actually here on yellow. Rerolling mutants, ghost aura. Archew with the nice rolls. Not gonna lie. Looks like blue is staying on spawn, which is very wise for 12 as well. As we see both teams not sending 12. Also not upgrading king. They're holding. Oh, there they go. They're actually going 12. Doesn't look like a bad idea. I don't think they will leak a lot. As blue is going to go ahead and actually leak here a little bit. Is he going to get backstabbed? Yep, we get some leech here. Let's see the bounty here. 90-80%, not bad. As they're gonna create a little bit of delay here for the 12 cent. It looks like blue actually is forgetting to send here. Oh no, there he comes. As Steel is going to go ahead and build a plague. Yep, that backstab was very good. Was very well done. As we see more acolytes coming from blue. I think the east side might be looking for a level 13 send here. This is looking like a promising send. What do they have? They got a bunch of peers. We got Seraphim on green. Level 1.
A player's forces are under attack.
As they are going to lay rage when they see that enemy team didn't send. This is going to be interesting. Let's see what they do here. No champion on yellow. Looks like green is going to leak a lot. Looks like orange might be getting the champion as well. As yellow actually goes ahead and holds this wave. No champions. They might actually be able to save here. Yellow with the MVP here. Oh. So they prepared for this. Orange built a few Phoenix on yellow side. This way he held. Very, very smart. Very smart. As we're seeing mid hold probably entirely from yellow here. As we're seeing a level 13 cent from east. Okay, he's not holding all. They're getting a little bit of king. It should be only one wave, some good king control. And they're keeping the send up. As we see some nice king control for Archew. Should not be a heal. As both teams know that they have wave on as the east side and the west side as well. Looks like a mediocre send, not too big, not too small. He's moving the Phoenix to his side. As we get the ghost from both on both orange and yellow. We get some rerolls. We get a helicopter and a slow aura. We also got slow here on teal. As the entire west side has 3 rerolls left. On the east side we have 2 oh. Green rolling Elite Archer and Messiah here is very good, very big. As we see a slow aura on teal as well. As we get a very nice corner here on teal. Looks like red is turbo stomping this wave as well. As he gets a nice plague as well. Looks like only blue is leaking this one. With only around 40 units. And still a 80 to 90% bounty. Very big. Looks like blue might be moving up soon. As he's getting a slow and a speed aura from red here. As we see teal going 915 actually, holy moly. But I guess when you play Slave, Plague and Mutant, you can really afford it. I wonder what they're gonna do. They have a lot of wood here on the west side. They might actually be looking to level 17 send. They saw a few mutants here on green. They don't know that yellow has mutants. As you see blue leaking yet another wave. Very small though. Is he planning to move before or after 16 is the big question. I wonder if he's gonna reroll. The only useful thing he has really is a helicopter aura. He might be putting some frost dragons. As we see blue going 9-14 actually as well. Seeing some insane wood pushing here. But because this game was pretty slow and a lot of leaks and a lot of healths and a lot of income here, I guess it's fine. As we see him moving upwards here actually. Probably going to look here for a entire army sacrifice. As both teams are preparing Seraphim here. As we see in the Matrix with the first time chat, hello, what's up, how are you doing? John Brown Wu 32, Renger check Discord DMs? I will check soon. Looks like blue might be completely fine here for this wave. As we see a reroll here on red getting elite archer as well. Also Goliath, Polar, Ice Troll is looking very good here. Meanwhile East team has still very low push. They're looking to send Infernals here on level 16. Let me check Discord DMs. Dojela wants to cast as well, I see. Well, don't know about that one. Looks like blue is completely shifting here. As you actually only see a small send here because they don't actually have a lot of wood here on the east side. Yellow going Seraphim as well here. We're getting the EA res, we're getting Zeus res. We're also getting a Zeus res here on yellow. They're sending 16, but they didn't know that red rerolled elite archer. Teal maxing slave master as he went 9-16 actually. This Infernal is not going to kill the slave masters, that is for sure. They might be looking for a 17 cent here. They got a lot of wood here. Yep, they're sending. Not taking into account the demon bug. We got a gentleman's agreement before the game started by not looking at each other's send. Let's see if they're gonna actually do this or not. As we see Teal with a very nice play against Slave Master Maul. Blue leaking everything, which was kind of expected. as they're going to ahead and send some ballistas as well. As we see a little value check here, we see that green has almost the same value as teal, when teal has 916 and green has only 911. We see the mana hero on orange. We see the Gorgon hero actually here on green, as he has Messia as well. I wonder why yellow decides to keep the Royal Griffins there. As we see mana here on red as well. We still have no Seraphim here on teal, as he keeps going Slave Masters. No Surges on east side.
A player's forces are under attack.
With a first time chatter, Azuma, hello, what's up? I hope you enjoy watching this one. As we get a nice ERS here. We got a bunch of mutants here. On yellow, we got a Zeus res. Let's see what's going on here. The Elite Archer is still alive. It's looking very good here. Blue is looking to leak. Looks like yellow is holding, barely. Orange is leaking. It looks like green might actually hold this one, as his Elite Archer is still alive. Looks like they're not gonna have to go king here. As we see west side going Time Lord. Interesting. As we see west side breaking the 700 income mark. Looks like East team is going Time Lord as well. Interesting. We see teal moving mid. We get a reroll from blue, rerolling Elite Archer as well here. And some more auras. Yellow moving mid as well. Green is moving mid. Siop setting up his army here. I wonder if he's going to get rid of all his masters. Oh my god, we gotta change the title from the stream. Holy smokes, I forgot to change it. My bad, boys. We got hellhalt pack testing. Tasting stuff for tourney. Oh my god, this is probably the worst title I could have gotten. Holy smokes. We're naming the... Wait, we gotta do the team names. We got Leak My Balls. versus Full Cell Aqua for Violet. 30 minutes delay. Okay, this is better. Stream info failed to update. What is this? What the fuck? Well, I'll change it after this game, I guess. As you see, blue moving completely mid here. Siop is sacrificing some masters. We're getting a hero on we are getting the Dark Ranger on yellow. As we are seeing 3 different heroes actually from east side, probably preparing for mid game. I mean for never ending waves, that they have the 3 different spells. As we get some riders on the red reroll as we go into level 19.
A player's forces are under attack.
As we see a reroll from Siop from Teal as well, a rerolling Elite Archer as well. We get a triple Elite Archer here on west side, which is insane. Dark, what do you think? Should we let the Dodgella cast as well? Yeah, sure, we can do that. Next game or maybe the game after that. As we see both teams holding easy, we get another value check here. As we see that Teal is still undervaluing green. Putting you in the sauce. I mean, you should come boys as well. It could be nice. As we get another reroll on Teal, rerolling Doctor. As he decides to go Archmage as well. We still don't have a hero here on the blue side. As we are looking at 1, 2 and 1 reroll on west. And we got 1, 1 and 3 rerolls here still on east side. As we got into level 20. It's very interesting that everything after level 17 is just a preparing setup for the end game. As we see both teams just trying to focus on placement. If you're watching this and you're new and you don't have a clue about ENT and hellhalt, these are 2 of the probably most advanced teams that we get in this entire tourney. As you see blue ping yellow actually here. Maybe he has some inside information. Maybe he's watching the stream and he's like, oh, 30 minutes ago, he had this one. As we see blue going Dark Ranger here. Interesting choice. So we got the triple heroes on the east side, and we got double Archmage and Dark Ranger on the west side. As we go into arena number 2. As we see an update here on the scoreboard, we got insane push here on the west side. We got some mediocre push here on the east side, playing it very safe, very slow. When we see that Siop actually caught up to green, having more value and more push and more income, this could potentially be a win for west side. What do you think, Dark? What is your what would you say here? Do you think this one is in the bag for west side? As we go ahead and see that east side is winning arena. Siop is popping off, and it will pay off late game. We might have to see here. He has Komodo and Mutant and Phoenix, as we get a pause from yellow. As we get a mouse issue on orange, I guess. Now is the time to reply here. As he says, it's fixed. We got a fixed mouse issue here on orange. As we're going ahead and resume the game here. We're going into level 21. We got double elite archer here on west side. We have only one elite archer here on east side, with a bunch of auras. As we see that orange is still not moving mid. Maybe he might actually just still be on the corner. I like staying on the corner of dual lane as well. I think it's personal preference. I don't think it's mandatory to go on mid build if you're on dual lane. I think it's very mandatory to go mid on offlane, as we see a level 21 Sen against triple elite archer from east. As it looks like all of them are going to hold this one. Teal is leaking. We got a very close hold here on blue side. As we see that west side has a lot of food here in the bank. They might be looking at a... They might be looking at a 23 actually. 22, 23? They're not gonna send 22. That's my bad. $23 is not... I'm not sure. They might also be sending 24. Or just saving until 25. They are so far ahead, it doesn't really matter when they are sending. Oh, we got a last reroll here from Teal, as he gets DM and more tridents. He still has a lot of Mercurials to upgrade, so that's a very nice last roll As we see Plague here on dual lane on the east side. We get some Melials as well on the east side. Some slow auras. What are they doing with the wood?
A player's forces are under attack.
We see that orange has a few ends. Teal also has a few ends saved up here for level 25. The power of the upgraded end. I don't even know what the name is of this thing. But it has a very unique spell that stuns bosses. So if you spam a few here, as the name is Trend Guardian. So this unit spams or can spam stun lock bosses. So if you have a few for level 25, you're almost guaranteed to hold because they are so very strong here on level 25. As we see some more DM, he's actually not upgrading all the warlocks to get maximum output here from the spell that the unupgraded warlock has. As we are seeing a cold spam here on orange, as it's his last roll. Yellow might be looking to reroll here after a few Dark Priests. We still got 2 rerolls on blue, 1 on red, and 2 on yellow. As green rerolled his last roll and it turns out to be a very, very bad roll. The only thing he can do basically is spam dragons. As this is the first wave that we're getting some lag here. As we actually get another glow bug here. Both players can see the ghost through the fog because of the glow. Interesting. As we see blue actually leaking this one. He went Essence Dissipate. Interesting. Oh, wait. Yo. Dark, if you click on Seraphim, you can see the spells with their cooldowns. This is sick. As we get a Resurrect, Heaven's Army, Judgment, and Essence Dissipate on blue. Giving us a little bit delay here. You think you can see Zeus spell glowing as well? Yo, that would be kind of interesting. Same as Ghost in general. I'm not sure, man. As we see that Westside is actually going for a massive either 25 or 26. They might be looking at a 26 here, to be honest. As we get a reroll from blue. Komodo is always nice. As we should see a full surge here on both sides. Yep. We are getting some trolls as well in orange. Which is not too bad for late game. As we see a mermaid and a dark priest reroll on the red, which is very nice. Very nice reroll. Let's see what they're gonna do. It's day. We got a total of around 15k on east side. We got a total of around 35k wood here on west side. If they send, it should be game over. Looks like they're going 26. As we go ahead and turbo lag here. As we see Heaven's Army Essence dissipate as well on red. We're looking at a Spirit of Pain here on teal. What do these guys have? Oh, I guess I cannot see it yet. As we go ahead and check for a lost value check here, we see that green is almost outvaluing teal. It's a very close one. We see no send here on both teams. We get a last reroll. We get another EA. We get Mercs, Mistress, Tanks. Not bad. It's quite late. Both teams having level 9 Time Lords. We get some ends. As we are going to see a double 26 send here. As we are seeing triple surges from both teams. This is going to be a massive 26 cent.
A player's forces are under attack.
Do not watch the glow. What do you think of the west threat of sending this much? I think it's a very smart idea to save up, as they saw that East team was under pushed, I would say. So going for a massive 26 cent here will give them such a big advantage, as they don't get any gold worth spending anymore, as they create a less army here in the mid for East. Should be scared that it would kill my income. Well, they lost some income here, that's true. But considering the value of both teams, it's very similar. So it's not a bad move. And they weren't really going to leak anywhere before level 26 anyway, I think. As teal goes ahead and gets some fire archers. Let's see what this is going to bring. This is a massive send.
A player's forces are under attack.
Let's look at the number here, as East actually goes around and gets 200 units in total. So we're getting a little bit of lag. Well, if I had a NASA PC, I would probably be able to stream this this part for everybody as well, but I'm going to have to play it a little bit safe here, as we see that both teams still do fine. Orange lost a lot of value, but blue and red also lost a lot of value, as we go ahead and see that East side has a lot of air. You know, the more air units you have here on the mid, the better, as they don't really body block the ground units. Yeah, this is actually interesting. Oh no, this is troll. Okay, so you can actually select a unit and move it if you want to as an observer from your own team, which is kind of funny. As we see at least 3 EA res here on the west side. As we're seeing the demon from east and inferno from west. As we see the glowbug right here. This is the glowbug here on east side in full action. Oh, and the glow is gone. If we're looking at the value here, we see that orange has a lot less value. We also have one less heal here on west side. Doesn't look like they have a lot of body blocks here going on the west side, as well as on the east side. As we go into level 29, which is actually a very weak wave, but just very tanky. The whole purpose here on level 29 is to keep your army busy, rather than to actually kill your army. Because if you go to the unit, if I am allowed to move without getting lag here. I'm very scared that I'm gonna crash, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to crash in the tournament. That would be kind of sad. Okay, we are fine. As we see that level 29 actually almost has... What is happening? What is happening here on the... on the east side? What is this trickery? Are you seeing this, Dark? Is this a... He's lagging too much. As they create a massive delay here on east side. I don't know if this was on purpose or if this was a bug. As the East army is going to get obliterated here in a bit, as well as the West army. Who is going to fall first? What's happening? I mean, it's very interesting what's happening. You saw it? Yeah. As we actually go ahead and see a win from East side. GG, well played, boys. Let's go. We're ready. As we are going into game 2, we got a win from East side. 0-1. Archew is telling me he might actually be joining after this game if they go 1-1 here. As we get our first rolls, we got some elite archer. Oh, we got a crash. Well. As we got a bad roll here and a crash or a remake. This is an interesting scenario. Reforged cup. As we are going referee mode. Yep. There we go. So what happened here? You know, this is a very interesting thing that if you watch Western side, they have double red actually. I don't know what is going on there. As we get the DC excuse. I was saying he got locked out. Well, that's unfortunate. Siop rage quit confirmed. Yep. And Matrix, yeah, this is the final. That's why we didn't play our games. Yep, that's true.
Players' forces are under attack.
I mean, if I reply to Twitch messages, know that it's like 30 minutes after you send the text that I'm seeing this one. As we go ahead and see the Peewee Aqua start here on red, we get a reroll from Siop, taking offlane as well. Actually, no reroll. I was just offlane taking. My bad here. We got a Peewee start on green as well. We get a very slow start here on yellow. As we see a debut from green, as is his first game. We are seeing a spider from Siop. As we see red actually. Oh, never mind, he's moving. Yellow goes ahead and reroll as well. I mean, as you see, 315 value here on red as well. It's quite overbuilt, but you're lacking time, so it's not a bad idea. As this double red bug is still going on.
A player's forces are under attack.
As we see somebody late sending. Yellow is gonna leak, so it's fine, but
A player's forces are under attack.
We got a hello from Dark here. As yellow gets denoed and blue actually goes ahead and leaks with no send. Interesting. Yeah, something is off with this, with the blue, but I guess it's playable. I mean, it's very confusing for the enemy probably when they see something in mid. It might be blue, it might be red, who knows? As they both see double PV, Elite Archer and Spider. As they're going ahead and send 2 once again. Back to back. Interesting. What do we have? We got some DMs. For your interest, can't hear Dark on stream? Yeah, we know. He's a shy boy. Maybe he might pop up later in the game here. As we see another double send on level 2 here from both teams. As we see 3 EAs. More PVs. And a very interesting build here on blue as well. We got the Frost Wolves on teal. Blue might be crying here with this one. We cannot forget the fact that if West loses, they're out of the game. They're out of the tournament. And there is no coming back here. As we see Siop leave the game once again. Well, what are we doing with this one? Did he give up?
A player's forces are under attack.
Does East want a remake? Of course, remake. If he does DC again, we are screwed. Yeah. Lynx is available. As we go ahead and remake once again. Go ahead and create another Reforged cup here. Okay, the blue one is fixed here. At least blue is fixed now. As we get randoms join. What is this? Oh my god, I cannot close. What is happening? What is happening? This is a very interesting scenario. Double blue versus double red. What is going on? What a catastrophe, true. As we see no signs of Siop. As we, this is funny. This is funny. We got we got blue and teal versus red and orange. Interesting. Oh, I don't know what's going on. At 3-0 already, guys. Well, actually, as we bring back Archew here. Best of 7. As we get a swap 1-5. As Siop is requesting a last try. As we are getting a random. Oh, there you go. Well, wait. It might be the fact that I closed slots here on the referee team. I need. Oh, okay. Well, we gotta kick this guy. And this guy. I don't know why they're joining us. So let's go. We got a very interesting tourney with blue and teal versus red and orange. Hello, Dark. I hear some sparks, but I don't know what's happening.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, the colors are fucked. As we see LOD here on Archew, requesting offlane. as we actually go ahead and see Baboune overbuild on Aquas. We're getting gate guards on orange. Yellow went Plague rerolled into Necro and Tuskar. And tanks, we got some very interesting good rolls here. As we get an LOD here on green. And we're seeing the level 1 send from both teams. Dino Hermit Devil Warrior as we get 3 Hermits. Oof. We're looking at a red leak here. Is he holding this one? He is holding this one. That is very nice. As both teams actually are going into level 2 without leaking. As we go ahead and see more gate guards. Hello, hello, hello everybody. Let me check. I want to thank you all for leaving a follow and watching the stream. Okay, now we're seeing some decent push from both teams. They shouldn't be sending 3, so they can kind of overbuild a little bit again. I mean, not overbuild, overpush a little bit again, and still be safe. As we are going ahead and seeing some interesting stuff. So we get a reroll from orange. Rerolling into PB. Trying to fix some stuff here. As we are seeing both 9-2 on teal and green. 9-3 actually on green here. Both teams catching up. We got an income boost here from red with 6 income. We are looking at a full sell off in the LOD on green with some EA spam. have the mid build on teal. First time chatter, Vinny. Hello, Vinny. What's going on? As we get a Komodo spam on. I can hear you. Hello, Dark. Oh, that is very unfortunate. As we go ahead and see the Goblin Blaster on blue. We are getting an 3 of life on orange. EA spam on green. As we see an insane, I mean not insane, I mean he's pushing on green and he's pushing on teal as well. We're seeing some very interesting gameplay. We are actually going ahead and see a level 5 sent from west. So they're sending level 5 into a boom tree, into Necro and into EA spam. As green is stuck, upgrading his form. Hello? I can hear you. Can you hear me? Wow. Oh, hell yeah. I put you on 200% because you were still a bit quiet, but as they're going ahead and give a very small scent, but with rage. I mean, I don't see green leaking this one actually. As we're seeing Immolation on west and Shockwave on east. Green actually goes ahead and leaks. Interesting. No, not quite. Siop is super laggy. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, remake. We're going to have to put something like a leave is gay. But I think Siop is German. I think Germany is very notorious for having crappy Wi-Fi here. As we see, Teal actually moving to corner. Yeah, it's not very skill required either. It was very impressive. Stacking slave masters. Yeah. And a few Doomsday. So East team went a little bit of king. We see West team saving onto wood. They might actually be looking... Oh, they're upgrading king. The only thing they saw actually was EA on red here on level 5. They didn't leak on level 1. No, they saw the peak on level 5. But I suppose they went level 5 because they saw the spawn build fast clear. As we are seeing a little leak from orange. As it's gonna reveal Necro, Tuskar and Elite Archer. All from red, so they actually have no idea who is leaking here. I mean, who is holding? Because of the color bug. Yeah, this is next level gaming. As we see both teams actually upgrading King. I think East team might actually be preparing to send on level 10. But we see Teal with a Tuskar spam, so I don't know about that one. Green is going 9-9 on level 7. I know Archew likes to push.
A player's forces are under attack.
But 9-9 is justifiable here from Green as he has a spam Elite Archer for level 7. I don't know how it's gonna do on level 8, but I don't think he cares leaguing the champion only. We might actually see some druids to clear the champion, but we'll see. As we see blue leaking the aqua spam. Yeah, I would agree. I think it's one of I think it's probably his favorite unit. I think every time Baboune has aqua, he goes for aqua and he just spams it. I mean, it's not a bad idea. It just sucks on level 7. And 10, but I would assume that orange is probably going to support. Yep, there he goes. I mean, not orange. Blue is probably going to support red here for level 10. Yeah, he gave him the troll and the harpies already. Oh, he's rerolling. And he rerolled Vampire Aura. It's not bad. I think he's going to put all effort here on red to hold on level 10. Just like he did last game, I think. I'm curious how this green build is going to go here on level 8 with 9-9. As he's about 1 key value behind. Still nobody sending. They've got insane Pierce here on teal side. I mean on east side. And very little Pierce on west. What is Dark? What is your favorite unit to build? Wait, can you repeat the unit again? Oh, Soul of Hero. Oh, yeah. I've seen you do that quite a few times already now. with the spawn build as well. I mean, yeah. It's actually not a bad unit, but I feel like if you decide to go for it, you kind of have to spam build it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah. Yeah, probably assist on the other dual laner. As we are seeing a level 10 sent from west into the mass spears. As both teams are probably sending. I mean, yellow here has some insanely good units for mid game. He's got Necro, he's got Plague, he's got Tang. He's got Tuskar, he's got some villains. No. Papiano, Ymave, and then Eyedeas from last game. I've never played with. I don't think I've played with OHC as well. I've played with Baboune and Siop and Archew. They're all nice people. As we see Siop going 9-9. Because he's probably going to get assisted by Baboune here. On level 10. Yeah, I think his thought process here is probably that because he got assisted here from blue, he's going to push a little bit more as he gets more value on his side, giving him a push advantage to send a different wave. Let's see what he's going to do here. As he's not getting much assistance, actually. Oh, there he goes. He upgrade. Oh, he's giving them the 2 lifesteal, or else you were too fast. He's not upgrading the harpies though. I mean, they don't really need to be upgraded. They work just fine unupgraded. As we see Archew searching.
A player's forces are under attack.
As we see OHC with a very interesting tactic here. Oh, he's gonna get a nasty pull here on green. On green. As the Seraphim just dies very fast. Not clearing many. As we see a full-on leak here, this might be game over.
A player's forces are under attack.
It is game over. Oh, they have Dark Presence. I did not see it. Interesting, they had the wood for that. It might still be game over, to be honest. Actually, no, never mind. It's probably going to be 3 heals. 3 heals. Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, yellow was probably the person with the most chance of holding. Are they dead here? Do they have dark? They are dead. It's game over. As we go into 1-1. Oh, this is... Well, I mean, at least now we know kind of how it works. We should make people join, like, in a strict way, I guess.
A player's forces are under attack.
As we got some very interesting color combinations. They actually swapped Eyedeas again for Archew. Yeah, it is probably one of the worst. I mean, it has its ups and downs, but in his role right now, I think he has either the option to go. Yeah, Soul of Hero spawn. Yeah, yeah, probably. Do you think? Oh, he's going Mind Baboune. Do you think Siop actually just fake DC'd here? I think he might.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, I mean that is true. We don't see level 1 sent for once. So green actually went copter and rerolled, which is good. I'm surprised that Eyedeas is playing this role. I would either go for Soul of Heroes, Spirits, or just reroll this one right away. I do the same. Yeah, I do this. I do the same thing. I mean, the issue here is just that you're kind of stuck with a role that doesn't allow you to push a lot unless you go obviously solo hero. So then you have to make this decision between either being on the safe side, but then you're stuck with no push, which is very bad in this game, as because having push is just the entire thing on the game. If you don't have it, then you just lose, I guess. I would love to think the same here, but uh, if I would guess that he might be holding for level 3, then I think that's kind of wrong because, I mean, they have dragons, so... Yeah. I mean, he might get a crab or two. Or they're sending level 3. Yeah, these colors are funny, man. We got orange on red, we got teal on blue, and we got red on teal. Yeah. This is, blue is not sending. Blue needs to wake up. teal or. Oh, there he goes. Wait, yeah. Yeah, these colors, they're fucking me up, man.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah. Yeah, Spitter Peasant is very strong if you go mid build. Yeah, Mermaid to keep the peasants alive a bit longer, especially on level 6. Pretty good. They're probably going to look here for a level 5 send. Which, I mean, blue or teal, I'll just say the name, I guess. OHC is just gonna catch all of it, I think. I mean, he's 5-1. He's probably looking to catch it and overbuild a little bit. Yep, that's true. Well, we see he rerolled and he got Aqua, so he can push now a little bit more. They're pretty good tanks on level 7. Even though all their units are pretty weak on level 7, it might still be fine though. As we're seeing that Siop got EA as well. So if they're looking to send level 5, I only see red leaking this one with the mines. As he has a grey main to tank. Grey main is actually a very underrated unit, I think, as well. Yeah, because it attacks quite fast. It has enough DPS to one-shot level 5. And it has pretty tanky stats. Like it has fortified armor, it has the armor buff. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, only one of them is only one is probably not good enough. However, if you can like manage to not leak a lot on level 6, I think it's still pretty good for level 7 or level 8. So I think it's situational, but I think you should not full sell it before level 6. I mean, not before level 8.
A player's forces are under attack.
Did they get a peak on level 3? They didn't, right? So they're going to go blind. Let's see, I mean... Yeah, that's a solid, like a solid way of thinking. I mean, I don't see yellow leaking this one. Yo, yeah, dude. Even the Guardian from West Side is red. Oh man, this game. I don't know. It still says Western Realm, so. Oof. Green actually has a very I mean, it's not bad, but all the units have armor plus, but the corner is getting used very well here. Yeah. They're also overbuilding a little bit here on the east side. Oh, they're sending 6. Yeah, mines are really good on 6. We also see a mutant here on mutant and a tank here on orange. Wait, what the fuck? Why is the tank orange? That tank is orange. Oh yeah. Oh my god. These colors, man. Hmm? Yeah, towards him. Yeah. That's a very interesting strategy. That's actually very smart, I think. He's going to use that tank to catch some gold on blue side, and then the tank is gonna die, and then blue is gonna catch all the leaks from red with 100% bounty. Yeah, I mean, if he clears this too fast, it might be bad. Oh. That is unlucky, yeah. As we see that east side is completely leaking this one. Considering the fact that they have less push than west, they also went... The east side went blind 6, basically. And it backfired. I actually don't think it's a bad idea considering the units they had. It was like it could have worked, but they played it very well by cross building. They're not losing a heal, so it's fine. As the king from west is still red. They're upgrading king here on the west side. I mean, if you think about it, I think it's not bad because the peasants just died too fast. Right, on 7, they just died too fast. But on 6, you could really use the survivability. Oh, I see. Orange rerolled into wyverns.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah. It's a hard one, right? But if I think about when I have the unit in the role, I always get it. I'm not gonna lie. I've started to really like. Oh, that's a nice pool here on the west side. Recently, I've been liking the spawn of dragon. No, like I've noticed that if you build them, like I wouldn't say like in a very good way, but if you build them in a specific way that they're forming like this kind of a barrier or this stacked dragons, they're actually really good. Oh, West Side is going Time Lord here. Yeah. Yeah, it's a it's a cheap unit. It's pretty tanky, and if you build them in a specific way where they're not when they're like sharing the aggro and stuff like that, if that makes sense, they're actually really good. And they're they're still good all the way until late game. Like if you have nothing else, you can just keep them as well for mid build and end game. Yeah, I mean it's a unit that I've recently started to love. I wouldn't say it's my favorite unit. I could say something like very basic and say like, oh, the Goblin Tank is my favorite unit just because it's the best one. I have to think about it, actually. Let me just look at these rolls and see if the unit is in there. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. What? They're... That's interesting. Yeah, they just returned. Yeah, that was very well played. As we see a level 7 Time Lord here when Siop is 910 and they're both 9-9. Oof. I wonder why they're going Time Lord when he has mines. He's going to full assist here on blue side for level 10. Mines? Oh yeah, it's horrible. Has it? Yeah, I'm very curious about that as well. Yeah, the presence full. Yeah. Yeah, their value is insanely low, but they have so much push. As we see that blue is putting wyverns for 9. I mean, I'm sorry, orange. Yeah, it looks like he's taking Papiano to hold level 10. He's trying to what? Blue side? Maybe actually. I mean, they have somewhat decent wood. Yeah, inside rage would be... I would like to see that as well here. They're actually both sending. We're actually seeing that red is building 2 tanks and Oracle actually. Oh, this is going to be... Oh, this is looking very nice here. If you look at the gold values, they're actually still pretty even. Like they're almost, it's almost like they're sharing perfect gold here. Yeah, but the tanks from red are still alive and getting kills as well. Oh, and he actually did a perfect leak here. Looks like they're looking to insta rage, I think.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yep. I truly wonder what's gonna happen here. I mean, yeah. The thing is, if they're insta raging 3 rages here, and he's not clearing fast enough, they're just gonna leak because of the backstab. It also doesn't look like a big send, to be honest. I mean, they're saving a lot of wood here for Pana pushes here.
A player's forces are under attack.
And they're not insta raging indeed. They're I don't know why they're not raging here on the east side. It's a late rage. Yeah. Yeah, he would never leak that ever. As we see Siop leak very little. And blue actually leak quite a bit here. As they're going to see that they have Time Lord. Why don't you guys play on ENT? The map works better on ENT. Balance players would need to install ENT, etc. It's probably a barrier to entry. Yeah, that's true. Well, 6 out of 6 players in this match have ENT. Or 5 out of 6. Yeah, it's on the Twitch chat. Ooh, the Time Lord here. Because they're also low, it's actually not that bad. I guess we could have done it, but we decided to make the entire tournament on Battle.net, so... Yeah. Yep. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, it's a download and then... Yeah, we did. I mean, I typed it as well, because then they can see it in real time. Then they don't have to wait a half an hour for the answer, you know? As we... Yeah, it was Linky and some other guy. As we see, Arena 1 goes to East, but if you look at the scoreboard actually, we see an insane amount of income and push here on West. They also have a max king, so it's kind of hard to send 11, 12, 13, or even 14 probably. Yeah. I think that 50 income behind is actually just mainly due to the fact that he had guards on early game.
A player's forces are
Yeah.
under attack.
Oh, they're going 11. It's not a bad idea. I don't see orange leaking this one, though. Yeah. I mean, this peasant mid build also looks very good. They got a nice champ here. Ooh, this is going to be a nice crash once again here. It's actually a very good strategy. I think it's quite hard if you're doing it on Reforged. I mean, sorry, I was looking at chat. I think it's quite hard to do it on Reforged if you are not a pre-made team. And if you're playing with a random, it's very. I mean, I would say it's almost impossible. And if they're not very experienced at the game, they also actually don't really have an idea of like what's happening, because they're gonna be like, "What are you doing? Why are you doing this to me?" And then they don't want to share and stuff like that, you know. Oh, I see the stream and it's a full red team here. Yeah, it's, I mean, it's. As they go full stats, not going presence. They're probably trying to save for Time Lord again. As they're all just keeping their roles actually that they have. I'm surprised. I mean, I can understand why he's keeping, why Red is keeping the assault tank and shamans and stuff, but I don't understand why Eastern team here is not really rerolling. They're also not sending with this delay. No, I I I don't think I would. I mean, he has 3 already, and in my opinion, it is not very worth to go mid build on dual lane. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you go mid or corner. So you don't need like 2, 4, 6 tanks. You can just use like 2 or 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah. 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 I mean, in my opinion, these Doomsday tanks are only really good on 12 from like mid game wise. Um Like they're not very useful on 11. I think. I mean, they're useful, but gold efficiency wise, they're not the most useful one. And then they're not that good on 13 as well. And on 14 they're okay, but then from level 16 onwards they're starting to get really good. But it's so much gold early game for like not much value. So I don't know. Oh, we see troll reroll here on teal. You mean when you're so far behind? Yeah. Yeah, it's a tricky situation, right? It's very hard. I mean, what I would do is I would try to tank as much as possible and like save at least like 8 waves. Maybe get early hero, something like that. Yeah. Oh, I got a DM from Chilling Buddha. Sorry, I totally forgot about the tourney. Oh. Wait, there's a bit of chat here. The map is just originally built for ENT and it happens to work on the Battle.net. Maybe start already. Oh no, the colors are wrong. Yeah, I mean the colors were fucking awesome. Why the heck is that guy have the same voice like you? Oh, he had the same voice like me? What the hell? I don't think so. Although it's funny to see orange and blue on the minimap like that. Yeah, I mean... Oh, they're seeing the start of this game right here. At this time. Is that... No. Oh, they both rerolled here. Oof, orange is actually at... Only has 2 rolls left. Yeah. Ooh, we got Siop going early hero here. Of Krogots, I mean, I think it's the worst unit ever. I mean, he also built them very wrong. I mean, they haven't really attacked anyone. Yeah, so... Okay, the fact is that they're pretty tanky. They have medium, I mean heavy armor, so that's okay for 14. They have good damage and a crit that procs quite often, I would say. But they're so fat, they're so slow. They're actually quite expensive as well, I think. They're like 500 gold, like 450, something like that. So I just think it's not worth building. I mean, the first upgrade as well is just completely useless. As we're seeing some delay on the west side with a massive send coming up. I mean, if you look at their income, it might just be game here, to be honest. They I don't think so, man. I mean, if you look at it, he has almost only medium arm. Okay, they're gonna cross build here for a second. He's getting 2 dragons from orange here. He's getting more dragons, which is good. I mean, oh, and green also has plague, I see. Yeah, they're gonna be just fine. Yeah. Yeah. We actually see a surge here from Teal. That's interesting.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, now all hope is actually here on the yellow side, I think. Yeah, probably. Maybe also he's also thinking that if they're counter sending the dual lane here with the backstep is probably going to leak as well. Yeah, they're pretty okay. Plague is doing a lot of work here. And yellow is actually not holding that hard. And he's actually dying with the backstep here as well. Yeah, they will live. Ooh, the champion just not gonna race to use Anarchy. That's actually very sad. If they would taunt the champion there, they could have used Anarchy and it would have been very good. I think they're gonna lose at least like 2 heals. Because this presence doesn't do anything on 14. I mean, he still has to. Yeah, that's gonna be funny. I'm actually looking forward to that. I'm actually looking forward to that more than to these games. Also because they're not gonna be 1 hour plus games every time. I mean, it's not bad, but they are indeed. As they're actually saving that heal there, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder how it's gonna translate because right now he's actually very weak. I mean, Orange is actually almost equally as weak. So they're actually, it looks like they're doing the same strategy, just the different teams. So it's kind of comparable, but I wonder how it's gonna translate into late to late game with the Seraphim.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of a hard one as well because um yeah, Cleave is good until after level 21, I would say. Yeah, that's true though. Yeah. This is a very interesting crash once again here. As we're seeing a minor leak from blue, I mean from orange.
A player's forces are under attack.
I mean, he didn't have the best rolls though. I guess once you see that you have the shitty rolls, I guess you could play for the other teammate. It's late, but it's still gonna be good. Let's see. They have a lot of. I mean, not a lot, but like a decent amount of wood here on the west side. They might be looking at a 17, maybe. I mean, if I saw this at the arena, I don't know what I would do. I think I would just go with 17 as well, though. Who? But I think that is to delay here, so that when Red's units crash, they're gonna still be in range to get the double one. Let's see. This might be
A player's forces are under attack.
actually live quite some time here. Hmm. Yep. They are sending. So I think so, yeah. Are they in the Discord channel? I mean, they're not really writing a lot, so oh, they do have somewhat a nice crash here. And apparently OHC is like not sending as well. Okay, there he goes. Yeah. If they do King League here, it might just be game over. They might actually have to search here. I think green is the only one. Oh yeah, there he goes. He goes for the search. That's very good. Yeah, I don't see. Oh, he actually got some mutants here on yellow. But I think that. Oh yeah, he moves. He sacrificed it. He's getting a turret res. Interesting. I want to see this.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, looks like green is going to be fine here. If you look at their push, they're also very under pushed. Yeah, it's I mean, it's kind of hard. Like, yeah, now he's pushing. That's good, but if they're all leaking here and they're staying low push, then it's just game over. Yeah. Now, do you think? Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Oh yeah. Wait. I just remember. I don't think your voice is going to be on the recording. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so I tried to do every single different program as a certain audio source, but I kind of forgot to make a different audio source for Discord. Wait, so I have a question. So do you like to go the level 10 spell from Seraphim, right? Do you prefer to go... Oh, we're seeing the nice transition here on the left side. Do you prefer to go Spirit of Pain or do you prefer to go Essence Dissipate? Because I feel like going Essence Dissipate is almost only useful for the early levels, and then after that it kind of becomes a useless spell. Yeah, yeah, then it's good, right? Yeah. Yeah, I almost I try to like wait for level 10 until I have the mana hero. I I really don't like to go as anticipate because I feel like having the Spirit of Pain is just such a plus because it snipes all the scent you get, like the infernals and the demons and stuff like that. And even on a boss stage, because it also like reduces the armor of the target from the Spirit of Pain to 0. It's also very good on like level 25 and stuff. Yeah, but it's very situational, right? Because ideally you would want to have a lot of ranged, like a lot of tanks. You want to have the Gorgon hero, and you want a lot of priests to heal your Seraphim. And it almost never happens. Like when you know they're going to send level 13 and your team is really weak, you can sacrifice everything, go cleave Seraphim with Essence Dissipate, Surge, and you will hold every single thing. But then it's just useless after that, right? Yeah, I mean it's better than going res and not having enough value to back it up, you know.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, yeah, true. As they going with the BM here. Are they all? Are they all French? It's funny. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, that's cool. Looking at Siop's build is quite interesting. He's going for the doppelgangers. Yeah, it's very good. It's very good, and he has a few oracles. I wonder if he's going to keep the doppelgangers, as we're seeing a interesting shift all the way. It almost looks like blue is giving a lot of stuff here to red this time. Yep. As blue, orange still has a wyvern res.
A player's forces are under attack.
This one, yeah, this one is really interesting. I mean, the first game was also kind of interesting. The level 10 end that they had the previous one was also interesting. Oh, they're going to send 20 here. It's not a bad. I mean, I don't think yellow is going to leak with the Mercurial res and the Dark Ranger hero. Yeah, getting a Zeus res for level 20 is really good. Yeah, I mean that's kind of true. Yeah. I mean, but it still works, right? Warcraft, yes. I mean, I used to stream League of Legends, and I think I used to stream a little bit of Minecraft and a little bit of other stupid games as well here. But I decided to do this on Twitch and not on YouTube because the copywriting stuff, and it's just easier. And I feel like streaming on YouTube is just like people don't see it. When you stream this game on Twitch and you go to Warcraft section, I think we're probably the number one Warcraft stream. Actually, I'm going to check and see. I want to see this one here. Yeah, I mean, green definitely has a good build for level 20, and yellow as well. Three Meridian for level 20. I'm, my, what I do is, I mean, I'm not no super professional here, but I don't like to go Meridian for level 20 because the unit is very expensive, and you're like busy doing other stuff with the gold you have. So I would rather get 2 Dark Priests than 1 Meridian for level 20. Also because you can in the late game you have more Meridians to upgrade. Yeah, maybe 1, maybe 2. Yep, to hide them. They have so much wood here. They might, I would say they might be looking for a 21, but I don't think they're gonna go 21. Yep. And OHC as well. Oh yeah, I'm going to check here on the Warcraft section. Oh yeah, we're definitely not the first. There's many Warcraft streams right now. But we are on the front page. That's something. Yeah. Yeah, it's not surprising. Man, I really wish that they would make like um like a Legion TD2 or something version of Hellhold. Yeah, yeah. Like I don't know if you know Legion TD2. I think you do, right? Like what they have like unique graphics and unique. It's just a completely different game, and I think I would really like to see this with Hellhold as well with like multiple meta changes. Like they could make like PvEs weaker and like buff maybe ghouls or something like that. That they would like change the way that people build stuff, and also fix maybe something that every single game goes to level 25. I mean to level 30. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I remember that that the airwaves become really hard uh, on the new patch. I'm not sure about the rest, but they also make a lot of meta units weaker. Like Plague is weaker. I think Necro is weaker. As we see that blue and red both surged here. They only got 2 surges on the west side for every single player. They do have so much more income though. And they're still not sending. They might actually be looking at a massive 25 here. Do you think they're going 25 or do you think they're going 26? Do you think they're going 25? I mean the east side, right? Or do you think they're going 26? Because they have so much wood right now. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't work for them the first game as well. Yeah, yeah. If you just look at the numbers right now, if they're gonna keep saving for level 25, they're going to lose like 3k gold on every single player. Yeah, yeah. It's an all or nothing. What they could have maybe done is if they were planning to go 25 anyway, they might have been better off sending Arena just to get the income. As we are seeing that they still have 3 rerolls left on the left side, and Orange is already on his last roll, and he doesn't really have a very promising last roll here. I mean, the only thing you could possibly do is either stack Bigfoots, get some mermaids, but that's about it. I mean, what else can you do? You can spam Bigfoot on both sides, spam mermaids on both sides, get the auras, but not much useful there. No. Yeah, but the hard thing about Scarecrow is that I don't know the exact number, but the poison, the zombie poison, only works if they get killed with the poison at around like 100 HP left. So they need to be like almost like getting last hit by the Scarecrow. And it's very impossible to do on a boss stage. True, actually.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, it's bad for 24, that's for sure. But it might be kind of good for endless, as they are still not deciding to send on 24. They are missing so much gold here. Yeah, that's true, but it's true, but most people have a lot of magic DPS. Like yeah. If yeah, exactly. The same goes with 19, I think sometimes. Yeah. Orange, yeah. Yeah, I think it also has to do a lot with the fact that he has like almost no usable units here. Like when you get this as a last roll, it's basically just game over because you as a player cannot really do anything. Imagine if he was green and he had that as a last roll. I mean, it would just be game over. We're seeing a small aura send here from west side. As they are surging on the dual lane, but they're saving the surge here on green. And none of them are surging here from west side. Actually, wait. When did red surge? He's only one left. Oh, I didn't even notice. I know that both blue and red surge on level 21, but I'm not sure about the rest. As Siop is building 3 helicopters to get the maximum DPS here. Let's see, they have the Gorgon hero, the Dark Ranger, and the Archmage here on the west side.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, but I think he just rerolled it though. I can't watch anything here anymore. So So I'm going to look at the send portal here, as they are sending level 25 here on the west side, and they're still saving their crystals on east side. They're going all in on 24 here. They better win. I mean on 26, I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess it works if you are very secure with yourself. I mean, very confident that you have a very solid army. I guess the goal of a 26 send is actually to make the enemy team lose his Seraphim. So yeah, I mean, if they can make red lose his Seraphim, that might be very bad for them. But we see that Siop has so much value. It's gonna be hard. I mean, he's up almost 4k value on green just because of the income. Yeah. The big what? Oh yeah. So many, right? Oh what? Oh yeah, that I mean that bug sometimes happens. As you can see, the full power of the ends here on green. Actually, he's not doing so good actually. Yeah, that's a massive send on 26. They actually just small send on level 25 to, I guess, to counter send. And now they're going all in. Yeah, but even when they just spam, look at the income difference. It's just it's massive, right? Yeah. Oof, as blue actually gets Ghost and Messiah here for a last roll. And they got some DMs on red as well. That's this is going to be wild. I see that red is pinging orange build. Yeah, I mean, look at the value difference. They are up almost 10k. I mean, even more probably. Oh, I'm just getting blocked here by FPS. Pictures, yeah. As you can see that the value of orange, orange is just going down very fast. Visual clarity. So nobody lost the Seraphim. Actually, teal actually lost a lot of value there as well. Yep, that's true. Oh, this is going to be annoying. I mean, it's very hard to cast this when it goes endless waves and it goes mid. You almost cannot see what's happening because of the amount of lag, you know. Yeah. Yeah, that's very big. Unless Siop DC. Yeah. If he DCs now and he's going to be like, yeah, remake. Yeah, this mobile hotspot really worked off. I mean, having Meridians is just a massive game changer because the buff is just so strong for the level 30. Yep. I mean, Tila is losing a lot of value here. East side also has the Seraphims in the front, while West side has them like on the side. I mean, I can't look too much on it because I'm like massively lagging, but that's what I saw of it. Oh my god, this is actually a pain. It's like you want to watch it, but then you also don't want to watch it because you're like scared that you're gonna like DC. Okay, they actually cleared it on Isa. Oh, they get the unit bug here on the left side, and on the right side as well. This is looking very promising actually for West. But the Meridian's doing a lot of work here on East. I mean, I'm watching the battle, but it's like it's just pictures. Oh, now it's good. They're actually almost very close to killing one of the Dooms here on the left side. And it's just over for East. That stupid little unit bug that happened there. I mean, I don't think it would have made much difference here because they're still clearing the army in the mid. But that's a GG's.